After collecting input from our sales teams and customers in numerous markets, we have created this counselling tool for 24.1. It's a two-piece tool consisting of one laminated or coated tool that will stay on the desks of the HCP in the clinics, and there's a supplementary part, which will be a tear-off pad for the HCPs to make notes on each client they see. The second supplementary part will also be available as an editable PDF for HCPs to make notes digitally for their clients. The actual tool itself has 3 steps. First 2 steps are intentionally not Oticon branded, as in there are no Oticon logos present. And this was a consistent request from many of our customers. They can in theory use the first 2 steps to counsel their clients in general and use to recommend competitors' hearing aids. But of course, the tool has been designed and created to best support the selling of Oticon hearing aids. The third step, which is Oticon branded and product specific, is guiding the conversation around choosing the right family of instruments from Oticon and further upselling in technology points from the latest Oticon intent. So if I go into a little more detail about each step, with the first step, the HCP can find out the needs of the client by going through the different situations the client finds most difficult to communicate in. The HCP can ask the client to pick a few situations that are most important for them to improve their hearing in, and use the scales and further questions to dig out the client's communication needs. And the second step, which is to be carried out after the hearing test has taken place, has been designed for the HCP to open up a discussion around different factors that come into play for the client when they are considering hearing aids as their solution. This part will give the HCP a good overview of what the client prioritizes when it comes to picking a hearing aid. And the final step consists of 3 elements. The first is a comparison chart between our product families. Here we are comparing the highest technology point for Oticon Intent to Oticon Real and Oticon More. And these shapes of pie charts are based on actual features that exist in these families of instruments. At the bottom, we show which features are supporting Oticon Intent in order to make this tool evidence-based and credible to the HCPs. The second part is a visual depiction of the Oticon Intent versus conventional hearing aids. Here we communicate visually how the 4D sensor technology helps the clients by adjusting support automatically according to their listening needs. And the last part of the tool is a comparison chart between the technology points in Oticon Intent. This is a tool for the HCP to use to upsell between the technology points. Again, we have tried to keep it evidence-based, so we're drawing out the level of support and benefits provided to the clients from the features available at each technology point. So this is the counselling tool. Ideally, we're recommending the HCPs follow all the steps of the tool for best clinical practice to find the best solution for the client. But the way the tool has been designed means they can use any of the steps independently and choose whichever steps they would think are relevant for their client. Big selling points for this tool is that we've tried to keep it evidence-based and neutral brand for the first 2 steps and simple and intuitive to use. And this is why we don't provide a separate guide on how to use this tool. The first 2 steps are also inspired by the IDA Institute, which will be a welcome collaboration for many of our customers. I look forward to hearing how this tool gets used by our customers in different markets and hope to include your feedback for further improvement in the future tools.